You're like, I don't know what's coming. It's gonna be very, what's the word? Lacking substance. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Okay, great.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm joined by the lovely
Brett Maverick. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for joining us. Today we're gonna be talking about some stuff with a lot of substance, you know, like quarantine, just stuff to take your mind off of, I don't know, maybe hopefully will be relatable.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down
Since
for that.
you give great advice and I figured, well, let's have Brett get back on here. You guys love him.
I don't know about that, but I'm down for it. Let's do it.
Well, you do give great advice and if not that, they'll love to look at you.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Let's do it.
Okay.
What do we got?
So, how have you been feeling through all of this? Have you been scared? Through the quarantine?
No, I haven't really been scared just because I'm young and I exercise a lot. I do get a little worried, you know, for my parents and older people, but I've been being super careful. But scared, no, not really.
For me, the first week when I found out about it, I was terrified. I was like, I'm gonna get corona and die. That was literally me. And now I'm like, I'm not gonna live my life in fear.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
I
actually did have three close friends get it. That's kind of a tongue twister. And they're all like my age.
Oh, okay.
One of them actually had to go to the hospital.
Really?
Because they had such bad body pains. It's crazy.
Wow.
So even if you're young, you don't want to get it.
For sure. And they're all recovered now?
Yeah, they're all good now.
Have you seen them since?
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
And you don't have corona?
No, I don't.
Okay. Great.
She had to go through. I promise.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good.
Had to wait like the extra 14 days after symptoms cleared or whatever, so it's all good.
Great. We're gonna talk about what everyone loves to hear on the channel, and that is dating. So have you been dating through quarantine?
I didn't at first, but I have been a little bit in the past few weeks.
Yes.
You know, I've gone on a couple Hinge dates and whatnot.
How is that? Like, do you feel like you have to social distance when you first meet them, or do you like FaceTime beforehand?
I mean, I usually FaceTime.
Yeah.
But that's, you know, that's kind of just not because of the corona, just kind of to like
build
rapport. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Just be careful. Make sure they don't have it, I guess.
Yeah.
We wear our PPE, of course.
Oh, okay. When you meet them, you have the mask? Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, if I'm out in public, like you have to, right?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, so you just meet in a public place and then you're fine.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get corona. If they had it.
I mean, just follow the rules.
Yeah.
But then with another person.
I haven't like been on a single Hinge date since like corona. But that's because I was like seeing one person. So I didn't have to.
Are you scared to?
I'm not scared to. I would now.
Are you scared of boys?
No. I had to pause. I'm like, well, I am sometimes afraid of them hurting my feelings, but now it's like, stomp all over me, I'll take it.
She's like, yes, corona, this is my excuse now to not go on any dates.
No. What do you miss most about pre-quarantine life?
Ooh, NBA basketball.
Oh, like going to a game?
Well, just watching it, man. Like, LeBron was on his way to his 4th championship, and it's ruined. I mean, he's still gonna get it, but, you know, just 5 months later or whatever. But yeah, that's my favorite thing about pre-quarantine.
So then, is the first thing you're gonna do when all of this is officially over is go to a basketball game?
Probably. I mean, well, actually I can't because it's in Orlando. They're having it in like a bubble, so no one can go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang.
There's not gonna be sports for like probably another year.
Right.
Like legit sports.
So, I know you probably don't know the answer to this, but when do you think everything's gonna go back to normal?
Oof, I would say like 2022.
Really? Not 2021?
Like completely normal?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, people are still gonna be kind of weird. There's probably still gonna be like some social distancing rules and stuff like that. I'd say probably all the way through 2021.
Whoa.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hate to break it to you.
You're probably right.
Heavy bomb to drop on you guys, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
Hope you like being at home. Have you found out that during this time more exes have reached out to you?
That's an interesting question. Yeah. Maybe not more than normal.
Okay.
But,
so you don't think the quarantine has anything to do with it? I feel like you have all this extra time and then you think of people from the past because you can't meet anyone new. Not all my exes, but a lot of them have reached out.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. No, I haven't really. I did have one now that I think about it. Yeah. Possibly. But what I have noticed is that girls are like a lot more frisky now, you know, like the
Oh.
fact that they can't go on dates now, like they're like more like wanting to meet up and stuff, like whereas before they feel fine flaking and stuff like that, now that they can't, you know?
Because it's the only opportunity to meet someone, so it is like, yeah, the apps are really the only way to go. What have you been doing to stay sane during this time?
Doing little projects around the house, like wallpapering my room and putting turf on my balcony, weird stuff like that.
Yeah.
Other than that, running a lot.
Yeah, that was my next question. What are you doing for exercise?
Yeah, well, luckily the gym just opened back up, which is the best news I've had all year. But then other than that, I've been going to UCLA and like running the track and running the stairs and stuff like that. Yeah, there was a time where I would go on like 2 walks a day and then I'd also go for a run just to get out of the house, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's so horrible.
Cardio, yeah.
How about you? What have you been doing?
What have I been doing? Well, so we actually have a gym setup over there, like a squat rack, free weights, dumbbells.
So lucky.
So I've been doing that. So I've been literally doing that the entire quarantine, and then biking and running, just more outdoor activities.
I'm so jealous you have a weight rack.
It's amazing. What's one thing you've learned about yourself during this quarantine?
I'm not as patient as I thought I was.
Oh.
I guess.
Well, it's because they said, oh, it's only for a month, and then you're like, okay, it's only a month, and then when they keep extending it, that's tougher.
It's crazy, but time does kind of fly. Like,
yes.
It feels like just a few weeks ago they were like, okay, 60 more days, and I was like, oh my God, 60 more days.
Yeah.
How am I gonna deal with this? And then that was like 3 months ago almost.
I know.
So, yeah.
It is crazy.
It's been a long time in quarantine.
Do you ever find that you feel the days are a bit more mundane because they're all kind of the same?
Dude, so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible. You gotta like plan certain things to break up your day. Like
a hike.
Yeah, for me, if I spend more than like 3 hours in my house, I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same, I feel.
So, hence the walks and the running.
We have a question sent in from the audience, and it says, I recently got dumped during the quarantine, and I'm really struggling because I feel really lonely and heartbroken. I don't know how I'm gonna meet someone new. Any advice on how to cope?
Well, the main sense of loneliness is just a lack of connectiveness. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be another person. A lot of people think that it has to be, but a connection to anything. It could be, you know, a new hobby or some sort of video game or an instrument, you know? You just have to be connected with something, like, because once you have that thing,
that's what your mind focuses on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, true.
So if you're focusing on this guy all the time or finding a boyfriend or whatever, then you're gonna think that's what you need, but you really don't.
Totally. Yeah. But I could see like during quarantine when you're more isolated, you can't see anyone, I would think like a breakup would be even worse, because it's like, at least not with quarantine, you could go out and kind of distract yourself a little bit more, but yeah, I guess pick up a new hobby. Yeah,
that's really tough. I'm sorry to hear that, but...
Get on that Hinge and Bumble.
Yeah, shit happens, man. You just gotta deal with it.
Have you heard of Zoom?
Zoom, yeah, Zoom.
Zoom dates?
FaceTime dates, yeah.
And this is the final question. This is like the serious one. Did you ever run out of toilet paper?
No.
No?
Well,
cool.
I don't have toilet paper.
Really? You have a bidet?
Yep.
Whoa!
Dude!
Sweet.
Dude, that was the smartest decision I ever made. Yeah, I got a bidet put on my toilet. Cleanest butt this side of the Mississippi, guaranteed.
Whoa.
I recommend it to everyone.
Didn't you get one for your dad? I remember.
Yeah, I got one for my dad for Christmas. I don't think he
used
it. I can't believe people that, this is 2020, guys. Like, if you don't have a bidet, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Walking around with a dirty butt.
Whoa.
What's wrong with you?
I need to get a bidet, I guess. Someday. Oh.
Such a good girl.
Well, thank you guys for watching. We wanted to bring on the quarantine puppy because it's very fitting. This is Sydney.
Look at the puppy.
He's the puppy. She's a good girl. And so if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to Brett Maverick. I'm gonna leave him linked in the description. And thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, and by the way, Nina's in with her boyfriend in Indiana, and that's why I'm by myself with Brett. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.